Now we move on to 16, and now the opinions on these players are getting a little less a little less. I'm throwing them out with a little less conviction. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna lie, these next few picks, I don't know a lot about them. I don't know a lot about them. First one is number 16 overall to the Arizona Cardinals. Linebacker Zaven Collins out of Tulsa. Linebacker Zaven Collins. I'm going to keep it 100. I don't know anything about Zaven Collins. I don't know if he's good. I don't know if he's bad. I have no fucking clue. No idea. I mean, Arizona took a linebacker, I think it was last year with Isaiah Simmons, and I think he had a rough rookie year, so maybe they're just going back to the well with the linebackers and just going with Zaven Collins and seeing what they got. I don't know. I don't really have an opinion about this because I don't know the players Zaven Collins all that well. I mean, if it ends up being good, then great. But I don't know. Linebacker out of Tulsa, I have no idea. Could be sneaky pick if he ends up being good. Maybe I'll check out the Zaven Collins guy. Check him out. Check him out. But move on to number 17, and some would say it's a reach. I would say it's a reach. Let's be fucking honest. I mean, it's a reach. Let's keep it 100%. It's a fucking reach. Number 17, Las Vegas Raiders. No more Oakland. Las Vegas Raiders. The Raiders taking Alex Leatherwood out of Alabama, offensive tackle. And it's a reach. Listen, he could be really good. It's just I don't think you had to spend that draft capital to get him. I understand getting your guys. I understand, you get your guy. I understand that philosophy 100%. Just get your guy. Don't even give a shit about the draft capital, where it's been taken, the value. If you get your guy, you get your guy. However, if you can get him in the second round, it's a pretty high likelihood that you get him in the second round. I think you'd wait. If some team snipes him from you, I would just bite the bullet on that. You just bite the bullet. There's a lot of good tackles in this draft. From what I've seen, there's a lot of good tackles. So if he does get taken, somebody else reaches out for him and takes his Alex Leatherwood, then you let him reach. You let him reach straight up. So I'm not gonna shit on the guy. Everybody's saying he's a fucking reach. I'm not gonna super shit on him. I don't know. I think he's okay prospect. Alex Leatherwood. So it just seems like this is a routine pick. Raiders just wake up and it's like, how can we make the most outrageous, egregious, just unexceptional pick? They just brainstorm all. They probably sit in the war room like, how do we just screw with the draft a little bit more? Just make the most Raiders pick possible. Should we take a kicker here? Should we take a punter here? You know what I'm saying? Should we, what are we doing? Okay, let's reach for a tackle prospect when, there are presumably better prospects on the board. Let's just take a little reach. This is probably the only pick I don't really like, just off of value, not even just off of the player. I think Leatherwood, he looks okay or whatever, but first round talent, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think he could have waited. I think they got scared feet and they, wanted to pull the trigger because they got scared somebody else would take them. It's like, you let them take them then. You can't do stuff like that consistently, because it's not wise to just overdraft players. It's not wise. A few times you're going to get burned. It's going to, fuck you up on the back end because other players, other better prospects are going to come through. And you're going to be sitting, you're going to be sitting there looking a little stupid. I'm not going to lie. You're going to be looking a little stupid. But hey, maybe I'm the one looking stupid. Maybe this guy's a stud. Maybe this guy's a fucking stud. Who knows? Big ass reach, though. Big ass reach. All right. Let's move on to 18. Miami Dolphins. They snag Jalen Phillips at 18 overall. Defensive end out of Miami. And I heard he had a lot of little nicky-nacky, ticky-tacky injuries. I heard he had a little bit of this, a little bit of concussion here, a little bit of retiring here. Wait, hold up, what? Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure he medically retired once or twice maybe from football because of the concussions. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty fucking scary if you ask me. Not even off of just drafting, just off of player safety. Like, goddamn, you had to retire from football because of concussions. Like, jeez, fucking Christ. However, I heard he's a edge one for a lot of people. I heard he's really, really good defensive end out of Miami. So, if he ends up not retiring in the NFL because of concussions, and he turns out to be a stud, then Miami got them a squad on defense. They got them a little squad. Holy man, their turnaround is ridiculous. From what I've seen, their turnaround is actually ridiculous. From being damn near laughing stocks of the league to being a solid group, solid unit, tough team to beat. You know what I'm saying? So Jalen Phillips turns out, that is bad news. That is bad news for the NFL. That's bad news if he turns out really well. Hey, better hope that man fucking just. They better hope he chills out. They better hope. So they better hope. Let's go to number 19. Washington football team selects Jamin Davis, linebacker out of Kentucky. And this to me just seems like a luxury pick. I'm from the area, so I know how good that defense is. And it just seemed like, what other fucking player could we use to just screw with offenses even more? It's just like they could have reached for a QB. They could have gotten maybe a lineman, solidify the line up a little bit more. But no, they were like, let's get another just playmaker on defense in Jamin Davis. I don't even know if this guy's gonna. I mean, I would assume he would start immediately. I would assume he would play a lot. But they got dudes, man. Washington got dudes on that defensive side. They got some straight dudes, brother. So I don't know. Hey, I don't know, Jamin Davis. You have to carve out a little role for yourself, man. You have to carve out a little role because, God. It's just similar to the Jalen Phillips pick. It's like if he turns out to be really, really good, I mean, God, gotta be on notice. Who the hell wants to play Washington with a fucking front seven like that with Jamin Davis reaching his full potential? Like, who the hell wants to play that? Not me. Fuck that. Fuck that. No, sir. Absolutely not. Let's round out number 20. Giants, I'm looking at you because, I'm saying Kadarius Toney, I think it's a little bit of a reach. I'm not going to lie. I think it's a little bit of a reach. Maybe he would have gone in the first round. Maybe. But I don't know, man. I like the Bateman kid out of Minnesota, and they went with Kadarius. I guess Bateman doesn't really fit their scheme exactly, and I guess since you didn't get Devontae Smith, you settle for Kadarius. I don't think he's a bad player. I just don't think he's the level of a Devontae or a Rashad Bateman. Now, you couldn't get Devontae, but you could add Rashad. So, again, maybe it's a scheme fit. I don't know. Maybe it was similar to the Leatherwood pick. It was like, maybe he's not going to fall. Maybe we got to get him now. Just get our guy. If he's good, sure, you got your guy. If he fucking, he's not that good, reach. They call it reach. Reach. But I don't know. I think Gettleman thought he was hot shit after he traded back for the first time in his goddamn career. He probably practiced a little bit on Madden franchise. Like, ooh, maybe I trade my fucking 11th overall pick, and maybe I give him like a second, give him a third, or trade calculator doesn't like that. Maybe he was practicing a little bit in the Madden franchise. Maybe he was getting a little bit of work in there. Who knows? But he traded back for the first time. He's like, yippee, let me reach on a fucking wide receiver because fuck this one. I don't give a fuck. I traded back. Suck my dick. I'm gonna take Kadarius Toney. So I don't know whatever. Kadarius Toney. I hope he's something. New York needs a little bit of life. New York Giants. Seems like they're just on the cusp. They're just on the cusp. They're just on the edge of just all hell breaking loose with with Daniel Jones. And it's like make it or break it year. Saquon, getting hurt a lot. It's like that defense is getting there. It's solid, but it's I don't know. Hopefully the Toney pick turns out okay. Hopefully it turns out okay. So I think it's a reach, but whatever. What the fuck do I know?